Well, it's the time of year where many people are looking to, do things to make sure they stay healthy and take care of their bodies. And, typically when we think of a tune-up, we think of a car, but we're talking physical therapy here, and we're going to talk about a physical therapy tune-up here at Evergreen Physical Therapy. And joining me now is Mitch. Hey, Mitch.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm wonderful. Well, Mitch, for those who don't know what a physical therapy tune-up is, can you explain it, please?
So I think of a physical therapy tune-up as kind of a good yearly thing where you go in, make sure that everything's moving properly, everything's strengthened properly. It can be to reduce pain, it can be to prevent future injury, it can be for a lot of different reasons. Heck, even if you're having problems with dizziness, headaches, that sort of thing, we can help out with that too.
Talk about more of the signs that people should be looking out for to kind of like determine whether they need a tune-up.
I mean, sometimes people will say, man, when I first get up in the morning, I find that it's really hard to move around, or after I've been sitting down for too long, things start to get stiff on me. Sometimes I notice little pains when I'm walking or doing things around the house, or man, my work just seems to be getting harder for me, so.
Now, why is it important to kind of like take these kinds of preventative measures when it comes to our health?
So the one thing that no one wants to have to do is to take time off of work or to stop doing something they enjoy because they're in pain or they can't move well. So just making sure that everything's moving properly just helps to make sure that we're able to keep doing the things we want to do and spend time doing the things we like, so.
All right, well, you're going to kind of demonstrate, what a tune-up looks like. What's the first thing you typically do when you're with a client?
So the first thing I like to do is kind of just make sure I know kind of what they do on a daily basis, what they've been having troubles with, kind of things along those lines. And then I like to check, make sure that the range of motion is good in a lot of the areas of the body, especially the hips and the back and everything of that nature. And then I check strength, make sure that everything is supported properly, check some balance too. And then from there, we kind of develop a plan on some things that we can do to help improve any areas or deficits that they have.
Nice. Well, I'm curious to see what you will say about my range of motion and everything that you'll be checking out. So you want to try it out on me?
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's do it. What's first? What do I need to do?
First off, I'll start by asking, do you have any problems that you notice that you have any pain with, or any issues that you can think of off the top of your head?
Sometimes the lower back.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. So let's have you stand on up.
Okay.
First off, I'll screen a couple of movements. So
Sure.
First thing I want you to do, try and reach down and touch your toes for me.
Touch my toes.
Good, pretty good range of motion there. Stand on up for me.
Okay.
Can you look on up? Try and look up at the ceiling for me.
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. Turn and look over your left shoulder for me.
Okay.
Good, and over
that
your...
was the wrong way. You said
That's
left. There
okay,
we
it
go.
happens. Over the right.
Okay.
Good. Take your arm down and reach down your right side for me.
Okay.
Good, and down your left side for me.
Okay.
Let's have you hop on up on the table now. I'll check some range of motion and everything next.
Okay.
So I always like to start especially with the lower body. I'll kind of move the legs around. So I'll actually have you lie all the way down so we can put the hips in as neutral of a position as we can.